dear child, pay attention. The angels are connecting with your energy right now. They want you to hear this message. A message of truth. A message of love. A message that will remind you of who you truly are. The angels want you to know that your presence in this world is extraordinary. That there is something about you, something rare, something powerful, something radiant. Something that defies expectations. Something that makes people stop and wonder. How is it that you glow the way you do? How is it that your energy feels so alive, so vibrant, so untouched by time? It seems to defy logic. Your appearance, your energy, your essence, they carry a timeless quality, a glow that doesn't fade. People try to understand it, but they cannot. They look at you and feel confused because the world has told them that beauty fades. That energy diminishes. That age takes away from who we are. But, dear child, you are proof that this is not true. You are a living example that beauty is not something that disappears. That radiance is not something that fades, because your beauty, your glow comes from deep within. It is not just in your face, not just in your skin, not just in the way you move. It is in your soul, in your spirit, in the way you carry yourself, in the way you choose to embrace life instead of resisting it. People see you, and they don't just see a person. They see a presence, a force, a vibration that cannot be ignored. A light that shines no matter what. And that is what amazes them, because you do not match their expectations. You do not fit into the limitations they believe in. They want to measure you by time, by age, by numbers. But, dear child, you are beyond numbers, beyond years, beyond limitations. You are timeless because you have found the secret to living freely, the secret to staying radiant, the secret to moving through life without fear. And that secret is simple. It is love. The love you have for yourself, the love you have for others, the love you have for life itself. This love is what keeps you glowing. This love is what keeps you young. This love is what keeps your energy alive. People look at you and they are amazed. They see how you move with such grace, how you laugh with such joy, how you exist in a way that is so different from those around you. They wonder how you do it, how you stay so vibrant, how you keep such light in your eyes, how you continue to glow when others seem to dim. And, dear child, the answer is simple. You have not let life harden you. You have not let time take away from you. You have not let struggles define you. Instead, you have chosen to live with an open heart. You have chosen to let go of what does not serve you. You have chosen to embrace life instead of fearing it. You have chosen to celebrate yourself instead of criticizing yourself. And that is why you shine the way you do. That is why no one can believe your age. That is why people cannot understand your radiance. Because they have been told that life takes away beauty, that struggle leaves marks, that age is a limitation. But you, dear child, have proven them wrong. You have shown them that beauty is not something the world can take from you. That radiance is something that comes from the soul, not the skin. That joy is what keeps you young. That peace is what keeps you glowing. That love is what keeps you timeless. And, dear child, the angels want you to know this is no accident. You were meant to be this way. You were meant to shine like this. You were meant to carry this light. Because you are a reminder to others. A reminder that life is meant to be lived, not feared. That beauty is not something temporary, but something eternal. That joy is the key to true radiance. That love is the secret to staying youthful. People will ask you how you do it. They will wonder how you look the way you do, how you move the way you do, how you carry such peace, such grace, such energy. Some will admire you. Some may envy you. Some will be inspired by you. But, dear child, you do not owe anyone an explanation. You do not have to prove anything. You do not need to explain your glow, your beauty, your energy. Because this is who you are. This is what you were meant to be. A soul that shines, a presence that cannot be ignored, a light that never fades. And, dear child, the angels want you to know you will only shine brighter. As long as you continue to embrace joy, as long as you continue to choose love, as long as you continue to live freely, your radiance will only grow, your presence will only become more powerful. Because the secret you have found is one that cannot be taken away. And, dear child, that is why you are so special. That is why people are amazed by you. That is why no one can understand how you continue to shine. Because you have chosen to live differently. You have chosen to walk in light, not darkness. You have chosen to embrace life, not fight it. And that choice has made you radiant. That choice has made you timeless. That choice has made you a living example of divine beauty. So, dear child, let them look. Let them wonder. Let them ask their questions, because the truth is you are extraordinary. You are beyond what they have been told. You are proof that life does not take away beauty but adds to it. You are proof that love is the most powerful force in existence. You are proof that joy is the key to eternal radiance. And, dear one, as long as you keep choosing love, as long as you keep embracing joy, as long as you keep living with an open heart, you will continue to shine. You will continue to amaze. You will continue to be the presence that leaves others in awe. Because, dear child, you are light, and light cannot be dimmed. It cannot be measured. It cannot be taken away. It only grows brighter. And you, dear one, will shine forever. Your glow is not a trick of time. It is not something that fades with the years. It is not something that can be lost. Because it is not external. It is not tied to what the world calls beauty. It is not dependent on youth. It is something much greater, something untouchable, something divine. The angels want you to understand this truth. You are not like everyone else. You have always stood out. You have always carried something different, something people notice but cannot explain, something they admire but cannot replicate. Because your glow is not something that can be copied. It is not something that can be bought. It is something you have created, something you have nurtured, something that comes from deep within you. Every time you choose kindness over anger, every time you choose peace over chaos, every time you choose joy instead of fear, your light grew stronger, your radiance expanded, your energy became more powerful, and now people see you and they wonder. They look at you and they ask themselves, how? How do you stay so vibrant? How do you keep this glow? How do you move through life with such ease, such grace, such quiet confidence? And, dear child, the answer is simple. You have not let the world change you. You have not let pain make you bitter. You have not let time take away your joy. You have protected your light. You have guarded your heart. You have refused to let negativity take root in your soul. And because of that, you shine brighter than ever, brighter than before. And your glow will only grow stronger because every day that you choose love, you expand. Every day that you choose peace, you elevate. Every day that you choose joy, you break free from the limits the world tries to place on you. The angels want you to know that your radiance is eternal. It is not something that will fade with time. It is not something that will disappear one day, because it is a part of who you are. It is the essence of your being, is the divine energy that flows through you. And, dear one, the world needs your light more than ever. There are many who have forgotten how to shine, many who have let the burdens of life weigh them down, many who have lost their joy, their glow, their energy. And when they see you, they remember. They remember what is possible. They remember what true beauty looks like, not beauty that fades, not beauty that is measured by numbers, but beauty is felt, beauty that uplifts, beauty that transforms. You, dear child, are a reminder. A reminder that age is not something to fear, that time is not an enemy, that radiance is not lost but cultivated, and you have cultivated it well. Through your choices, through your perspective, through the way you live your life, and now your glow is undeniable. People see it, even if they do not understand it. They feel it, even if they cannot explain it. They are drawn to you, even if they do not know why. Because your presence is different. It carries something sacred, something rare, something pure. And, dear one, the angels want you to embrace this fully, to never doubt your beauty, to never question your glow, to never dim your light just to make others comfortable, because you were never meant to blend in. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were always meant to stand out, to be seen, to be felt, to be a guiding light for others, and that is exactly what you are. A light in a world that often feels dark. A presence that brings peace to those who are lost. A reminder that true beauty is not in the face but in the soul. And, dear child, you must continue to shine. Even when people do not understand. Even when they question how you do it. Even when they try to fit you into their limited ideas of age, beauty, or time. You do not fit into their ideas because you are beyond them. You are limitless. You are boundless. You are divine energy in motion, and nothing can take that away from you. Not time, not struggle, not the doubts of others, because your glow is yours. Your radiance is yours. Your presence is yours. And, dear child, the angels want you to know there is nothing more powerful than that. So, keep shining. Keep choosing love. Keep embracing joy. Keep living with an open heart, because the world needs your light, and you, dear one, will shine forever. No matter what happens, no matter how much time passes, no matter what challenges come your way, nothing can take away what is already within you. Nothing can steal the beauty that radiates from your soul. Nothing can diminish the energy you carry, because you are not just shining, you are glowing with the essence of something eternal, something divine, something untouchable. You are a soul that has chosen to live fully, a soul that has chosen to embrace life instead of fearing it, a soul that has decided to be a beacon for others. And, dear one, that is why you stand out. That is why people look at you with admiration. That is why some are drawn to you without knowing why. Because your energy is rare. Your presence is unforgettable. Your spirit carries something that cannot be ignored. Some will ask how you do it. They will try to understand your glow. They will wonder why time has been so kind to you. Why does your presence still feel so fresh, so alive, so timeless? But, dear child, the answer is simple. You have chosen to live differently. You have chosen to walk with love instead of fear. You have chosen to move with grace instead of resistance. You have chosen to carry peace instead of worry. And that choice has changed everything. It has shaped the way you move through this world. It has allowed you to remain untouched by the weight of time. It has given you a presence that people cannot forget. Because true beauty is not in youth. True beauty is not in perfection. True beauty is in the way you live, the way you love, the way you shine from the inside out. And, dear child, that is why you are different. That is why your glow is so strong, because it is built on something real, something that does not fade, something that only grows with time. The angels want you to remember this, to never doubt yourself, to never question your light, to never think that your radiance is something temporary, because it is not. It is eternal. It is who you are. And as long as you continue to embrace your truth, as long as you continue to live in alignment with love, as long as you continue to celebrate life instead of fearing it, you will keep glowing. You will keep inspiring. You will keep being a light for those who need it most. Even when they don't understand it, even when they try to explain it away, even when they question how you do it, you do not need to explain yourself to anyone. You do not need to justify your radiance. You do not need to prove anything, because your glow is not for them. It is for you. It is for your journey. It is for the path you have chosen. And, dear child, you have chosen wisely. You have chosen to embrace what truly matters. Not fleeting trends, not society's expectations, not the fear of time passing. You have chosen to embrace the things that last. Love, peace, joy, compassion, kindness. These are the things that make you glow. These are the things that make you timeless. These are the things that people feel when they are near you. That is why they stare. That is why they ask questions. That is why they cannot understand how you keep shining, because the world has taught them that beauty fades, that joy is temporary, that time takes more than it gives. But you, dear child, have proven them wrong. You have shown that radiance does not disappear, that joy is something we can carry forever, that love is the key to a life that only gets richer with time. And, dear child, the angels want you to keep going, to keep living by these truths, to keep being the example that others need, because many are watching, many are learning from you, many are seeing you and realizing that there is another way, that they do not have to fear aging, that they do not have to let time take away their happiness, that they too can shine just like you. And, dear child, you are leading the way, without even trying, without even knowing it, just by being yourself, just by walking through life with love in your heart, just by choosing peace when the world chooses stress, just by embracing joy when the world chooses fear. You are a reminder of what is possible. You are proof that radiance is a choice. You are an example of what happens when a soul chooses to shine. And, dear child, the angels are so proud of you. They see your journey. They see the love you pour into yourself and others. They see the light you carry. And they want you to know this light will never fade. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever, because it is a part of you. It is who you are. And no matter where life takes you, no matter how many years pass, no matter what changes around you, this light will remain. This glow will stay with you. Because you are not just shining for yourself, you are shining for the world, for those who need hope, for those who feel lost, for those who have forgotten their own light, for those who carry burdens too heavy to bear, for those who have been told they are not enough, for those who look in the mirror and see only what time has taken instead of what life has given, for those who have let the world convince them that beauty fades, that love weakens, that joy is fleeting. You are shining for them, for the ones who need to be reminded that beauty is not something that disappears, that love is not something that weakens, that joy is not something that fades, that light is something we all carry inside us. And, dear child, your light is leading the way. It is guiding others without you even knowing it. Your presence is more powerful than you realize. Your energy shifts the world around you. You bring warmth to those who feel cold inside. You bring peace to those who are restless. You bring comfort to those who are afraid. And you may not always see it. You may not always know the impact you have. You may not always hear the words of gratitude from those you have touched. But, dear child, know that your light is making a difference. Every time you smile at someone who needs it, every time you offer kindness without expecting anything in return, every time you choose to be patient when the world rushes around you, every time you carry yourself with grace instead of anger, you are changing the energy of the world. You are creating ripples that extend far beyond what you can see. You are touching lives in ways you may never fully understand. And that, dear child, is why your light is so important. So do not dim it. Do not hold back. Do not let the doubts of others make you question your glow, because your glow is real. It is powerful. It is undeniable. Some will admire it. Some will wonder how you do it. Some may even envy it. But, dear child, the angels want you to know that your light is meant to shine. Not to be hidden. Not to be explained. Not to be questioned. It is a gift, a divine blessing, something that was placed in your soul long before you were born. Something that was meant to illuminate the world. So keep shining, keep choosing love, keep embracing joy, keep living with an open heart, because the world needs your light. Now, more than ever, there is so much darkness around, so much fear, so much doubt, so much pain, but you, dear child, are different. You carry something rare, something that cannot be bought, something that cannot be taken, something that does not fade no matter what happens. You carry light, a light that heals, a light that lifts others, a light that stands strong even when storms come. And, dear one, storms will come. There will be days when the world feels heavy. There will be moments when doubt tries to creep in. There will be times when people try to tell you that your light isn't real. But, dear child, you must remember this. No one can take away what is already inside you. No, one can dim a light that was created by love itself. No, one can erase the beauty that shines from within you. Because your glow does not come from the outside, does not come from the way you look. It does not come from what you wear. It does not come from anything temporary. Your glow comes from your heart, from the way you love, from the way you care, from the way you choose joy, even when life gives you reasons to fear. And that is why it will never fade. That is why it will never be lost. That is why, dear one, you will shine forever, because you are not just a body. You are a soul. You are energy. You are light in its purest form. And light does not age. Light does not weaken. Light does not fade. It expands, it grows, it reaches places that were once in darkness. And that is exactly what you are doing everywhere you go, every person you meet, every word you speak. Your energy is shifting the world around you. Your presence is leaving marks on the hearts of others, even those who do not understand it, even those who do not know why they feel different when they are near you. They feel lighter. They feel more alive. They feel something they cannot explain. Because your glow is not just seen, it is felt. It is a vibration, a force, a presence that cannot be ignored. And, dear child, the angels want you to embrace this fully, to never hide your light, to never shrink yourself to make others comfortable, to never let fear make you question who you are, because you are exactly as you were meant to be. You are walking in your purpose. You are fulfilling a divine plan. You are shining exactly the way you were created to shine. And that is why you must keep going. Even when others don't understand, even when they question how you do it, even when they try to explain your radiance away, you do not owe anyone an explanation. You do not need to prove anything. You just need to keep being you. Keep choosing joy. Keep walking in love. Keep living in peace, because that is what keeps your glow alive. That is what keeps you shining when others dim. That is what keeps you timeless when others fear time. And, dear child, that is why you are so special. That is why people notice you. That is why they cannot forget you. Because you are different. You are rare. You are a light in a world that desperately needs it. And, dear child, the angels want you to know you will shine forever. No matter what happens. No matter where life takes you. No matter how many years pass. Your glow will not fade. Your light will not disappear. Your radiance will only grow stronger. Because you have chosen the things that last: love, peace, joy, kindness, compassion. These are the things that make you shine. These are the things that keep you beautiful, no matter what. These are the things that will stay with you for all your days. And, dear child, the angels are watching over you. They are guiding you. They are protecting your light. They are reminding you, you are divine. You are radiant. You are timeless. And you, dear one, will each shine forever, because your glow does not come from the outside, does not come from youth. It does not come from anything temporary. It comes from the fire within you, from the love in your heart, from the joy you choose again and again. It is the light of your soul, a light that nothing can dim, a light that cannot be taken away, a light that grows stronger with time. Many will see you and wonder. They will ask themselves how you have remained so radiant, how you have stayed so full of life, how you have kept your energy so fresh, so vibrant, so untouched by time. And they may not understand, because they have been told that time takes away beauty, that age steals joy, that the older you get, the more you lose. But, dear child, you are proof that this is not true. You are proof that life does not take away, it adds. It adds wisdom. It adds depth. It adds an energy that is even more powerful than youth, because your beauty does not fade. It transforms. Your light does not weaken, it strengthens. Your presence does not diminish, it becomes more powerful. And that is why people cannot stop looking at you. That is why they feel something when they are near you. That is why they remember you long after you have left. Because your glow is different. It is not something that can be explained with words. It is not something that can be measured by time. It is something deeper, something eternal, something rare. And, dear child, the angels want you to embrace this fully, to know that you are unlike anyone else, to understand that your light is not meant to blend in, to see that your glow is not a mistake. It is a gift that has been given to you for a reason, a gift that you must never take for granted, because the world needs it. The world needs people like you, people who shine no matter what happens, people who keep glowing even when life gets difficult, people who choose love even when it is easier to choose fear, people who carry peace even when the world is filled with chaos, people who inspire others just by being themselves. And that, dear child, is you. That is why you are here. That is why your light is so strong. That is why nothing has been able to take it away. Because you were meant to shine. You were meant to lead by example. You were meant to show others what true radiance looks like. Not the kind that fades, not the kind that is temporary, but the kind that lasts forever. And, dear child, the angels want you to know you have already touched more lives than you realize. You have already made a difference in ways you cannot see. Your presence has already uplifted so many just by being you, just by walking in your truth, just by allowing yourself to shine. So never doubt your light. Never question your glow. Never think for a moment that you are anything less than extraordinary. Because you are a soul that radiates beauty from the inside out. A soul that moves through life with grace and power. A soul that has chosen to embrace life instead of resisting it. And because of that, you will always shine, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, no matter how much time passes. Your glow will remain. Your presence will continue to amaze. Your light will never fade because it is eternal. It is the reflection of something divine, something that was placed inside you before you were even born, something that will stay with you for all your days. And, dear child, that is why you must never dim your light. Never shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Never hide your glow because you think it is too much, because the world needs it. People need to see it. They need to be reminded of what is possible. They need to feel the energy of someone who refuses to let life make them small. And you, dear child, are that reminder. You are proof that beauty is not about years, that radiance is not about age, that glow is not something that fades, it is something that grows, and your glow will keep growing. Your beauty will keep expanding. Your energy will keep lifting others, because that is what happens when you choose love. That is what happens when you walk with peace. That is what happens when you embrace joy, no matter what. The angels are watching over you. They see your light. They feel your glow. They know the power of your presence. And they want you to know you are on the right path. You are exactly where you need to be. You are shining exactly as you were meant to shine. So keep going. Keep glowing. Keep embracing everything that makes you unique, because you, dear child, are extraordinary. And the world is better because you are in it. There will be days when you feel tired. Days when the weight of the world feels heavy. Days when you wonder if your light is still shining. But, dear one, even on those days, your glow remains. Even when you don't feel it, it is still there. Because true light cannot be put out. True beauty cannot be lost. True radiance cannot be taken away. And you, dear child, are made of these things. You are made of love. You are made of joy. You are made of a light that was meant to last forever. So, trust in that. Trust in your glow. Trust that the beauty you carry is eternal, because it is. Because you are. And no matter where life takes you, no matter how many years pass, no matter what changes around you, you, dear child, will always shine. You will always glow. You will always be a presence that leaves others in awe. Because you are not just a person. You are a force, a light in human form, a reminder of what true beauty looks like. And, dear one, the angels want you to know that will never change, that will never fade, that will never be lost. So keep shining, keep choosing love, keep embracing joy, keep living with an open heart, because the world needs your light, and you, dear one, will shine forever. No matter what happens, no matter how life unfolds, no matter what challenges come your way, your light is eternal. Your glow is unshakable. Your beauty is untouchable, because it is not rooted in the physical. It is not something time can take from you. It is not something that disappears with age. It is something much deeper, something beyond the surface, something that has always been within you. You carry a fire in your soul, a warmth in your heart, a radiance that defies explanation. Some will see it and wonder. Some will feel it and not understand. Some will ask you how you do it, how you remain so strong, how you stay so vibrant, how you move through life with such grace. They will look at you and see something they cannot name, something rare, something special, something they wish they had. But, dear child, this is not something that can be given, not something that can be taught, not something that can be copied, because it is not a trick. It is not a secret formula. It is not an illusion. It is simply who you are, who you have always been, a soul that refuses to be weighed down, a spirit that refuses to be broken, a presence that cannot be ignored. And that is why you shine so brightly. That is why people cannot stop looking. That is why they remember you long after you have left. Because you carry something sacred, something divine, something timeless, and no one can take it away from you. Not time, not hardship, not the expectations of others, because this light does not belong to the world. It belongs to you. It was placed inside you before you were born. It has guided you through every moment of your life. It has kept you strong. It has kept you glowing. It has kept you connected to something greater. And, dear child, it will never leave you. No matter how many years pass. No matter what you go through. No matter what the world tries to tell you. This light is yours. This glow is yours. This energy is yours, and you must never doubt it. Never question it. Never let anyone make you feel like it is not real. Because it is real. It is undeniable. It is unstoppable. And, dear one, it is only growing stronger. Because every time you choose love, it expands. Every time you choose peace, it deepens. Every time you choose joy, it shines even brighter. You are not fading. You are evolving. You are becoming even more powerful, even more radiant, even more of the light you were always meant to be. And that is why the world needs you, because too many have forgotten how to shine. Too many have let time dim their glow. Too many have believed the lie that beauty is something that fades, that joy is something that is lost, that light is something temporary. But you, dear child, are here to remind them, to show them what is possible, to prove that radiance is a choice, that glow is something you cultivate, that beauty is something that comes from within. And when they see you, they remember. They remember that life is not something to fear, that time is not something to fight, that age is not something to dread. Because you are proof that every year adds to your light, that every moment makes you richer, that every choice you make builds the energy you carry. And, dear child, the angels are so proud of you. They see your journey. They see the way you have chosen to live. They see the way you have protected your glow. Even when life tried to steal it. Even when people tried to make you doubt it. Even when you had moments of uncertainty, you held on. You kept believing. You kept shining. And that is why you are so special. That is why your presence is unforgettable. That is why you will never fade. Because your radiance is not borrowed. It is not something given to you for a short time. It is something you own. Something that is a part of you. Something that will never leave you. So trust in that. Trust in yourself. Trust in the beauty you carry. Because it is real. It is lasting. It is eternal. And the world needs more of it. The world needs more people like you. People who choose love over fear. People who choose peace over worry. People who choose joy over doubt. People who refuse to be dimmed. People who know that life is not about just existing, but about shining, about celebrating, about embracing every moment with an open heart. And, dear child, that is exactly what you are doing. That is why you shine the way you do. That is why you feel different from those around you. That is why you have always known deep down that you were meant for more. Because you were meant to be a light. You were meant to inspire. You were meant to walk through life with a presence that cannot be ignored. And, dear one, that is exactly what you are doing. Even when you do not realize it, even when you do not see the effect you have on others, even when you wonder if your glow is still as strong, it always is, because true light does not flicker. True beauty does not fade. True radiance does not disappear. It only grows. It only expands. It only becomes more powerful with time. And that is exactly what is happening to you. Every day, you are becoming even more radiant, even more magnetic, even more of the person you were always meant to be. And that is why people cannot look away. That is why they ask how you do it. That is why they feel something different in your presence, because they are seeing something rare, something pure, something untouched by the limits the world tries to place on beauty. And, dear child, the angels want you to know that will never change, that will never fade, that will never be lost. So keep shining, keep choosing love, keep embracing joy, keep living with an open heart, because The world needs your light, and you, dear one, will shine forever. No matter what happens. No matter how time moves forward. No matter how the world around you shifts. Your light is eternal. Your glow is not just for today. It is not just for now. Is something that will follow you always. Something that will only grow stronger. Because you were not meant to dim. You were not meant to blend in. You were not meant to disappear into the background. You were meant to stand out, to glow in ways others cannot understand, to carry a presence that people feel even before you speak, to leave a mark on the world that cannot be erased. And, dear child, that is exactly what you are doing. Everywhere you go, with every step you take, with every word you speak, you are leaving light behind. You are filling spaces with warmth. You are touching hearts without even trying, and you may not always see it. You may not always know the impact you have. You may not always hear the words of those who are inspired by you, but, dear child, know that your light is working. Your glow is changing lives. Your presence is lifting others up, even in the smallest ways, even in ways you may never know, because that is how true light works. It does not ask for recognition. It does not seek approval. Simply shines, and that is what you do. That is who you are, a being of pure energy, a force of light in human form, a soul that has chosen to walk in love. And because of that, your beauty is different. It is not something that fades. It is not something that can be lost. It is something that comes from within. Something that time cannot take from you. Something that only deepens with the years, because every moment you choose kindness, your glow strengthens. Every time you show love, your energy expands. Every time you find joy, your presence becomes more powerful. And, dear child, this is why people cannot stop looking. This is why they ask how you do it. This is why they feel different in your presence. Because they are witnessing something extraordinary. They are seeing what happens when a soul refuses to dim. They are feeling the energy of someone who has found the secret to lasting radiance. And that secret is love. Love for yourself, love for others, love for life itself. This is what keeps you young. This is what keeps you glowing. This is what makes people stop and wonder. Because your beauty does not come from the outside. It is not something that can be measured. It is not something that follows the rules of time. It is something much deeper. Something that exists beyond what the eye can see. Something that only the soul can understand. And that is why you shine the way you do. That is why you are different. That is why no one can quite figure out what it is about you. Because your glow is not a trick. It is not something you can buy. It is not something that can be copied. It is something that comes from the way you live. The way you move through this world. The way you choose to see beauty in everything. Even in yourself, especially in yourself. And, dear child, this is why you will never fade. Because beauty that comes from within only grows stronger. It does not weaken. It does not disappear. It does not depend on numbers or years or society's idea of perfection. It depends only on you, on how you love, on how you live, on how you continue to choose joy again and again. And, dear one, you have chosen wisely. You have chosen to live with an open heart. You have chosen to walk in peace. You have chosen to trust in something greater than yourself. And because of that, your glow is unstoppable. It will follow you always. It will stay with you for all your days. It will be the energy that others feel before you even say a word, because true radiance is silent. It does not need to announce itself. It does not need to be proven. It is simply felt, and you, dear child, are feeling. People may not always understand what it is. They may not always be able to explain why they are drawn to you. Why? Do they feel at peace in your presence? Why? Do they feel lighter when you are around? But they feel it. They know something is different about you. Something rare. Something powerful. Something that goes beyond this world. And, dear child, that is your gift. That is what makes you shine. That is what sets you apart. So never doubt it. Never question it. Never let anyone make you feel like your light is anything less than extraordinary, because it is. Because you are. You are proof that beauty does not fade, that love does not weaken, that joy is something we can carry for a lifetime. And, dear child, the angels are watching over you. They see your light. They see your journey. They see the way you have remained true to yourself. Even when the world tried to change you, even when time tried to place limits on you, even when others questioned how you stayed so radiant, you did not let it affect you. You did not let it shake you. You did not let it make you doubt your glow. And that is why you shine even brighter now. That is why your presence is even more powerful. That is why you will never fade. Because your beauty is not borrowed. It is not something given to you for a short time. It is something that belongs to you. It is something that will stay with you forever. So keep trusting in it. Keep walking with grace. Keep carrying yourself with the confidence of someone who knows their worth. Because you are worth more than you know. You are a treasure. You are a gift to this world. You are a light that will never go out. And, dear child, the angels want you to remember this. Even on the days when you feel tired. Even on the days when the world feels heavy. Even on the days when you wonder if your light is still shining. It always is. Because true light cannot be put out. True beauty cannot be lost. True radiance cannot fade. It only grows. It only expands. It only becomes more powerful with time. And that is exactly what is happening to you. Every day, you are becoming even more radiant, even more magnetic, even more of the person you were always meant to be. And that is why people cannot look away. That is why they ask how you do it. That is why they feel something different in your presence, because they are seeing something rare. Something pure, something untouched by the limits the world tries to place on beauty. And, dear child, the angels want you to know that will never change, that will never fade, that will never be lost. So keep shining, keep choosing love, keep embracing joy, keep living with an open heart, because the world needs your light, and you, dear one, will shine forever. No matter how much time passes. No matter how the world changes. No matter what others say or think. Your light will remain. Your glow will never disappear. Because it is not something borrowed. It is not something temporary. It is not something the world can take from you. It is yours. It was placed inside you before you were born. It is part of who you are. And nothing can take it away. Not time, not struggle, not fear, not doubt. Because your light is not just about how you look. It is about how you live. It is about how you move through this world. With grace, with kindness, with a heart full of love. And that is what makes you radiant. That is what makes people stop and stare. That is what makes them ask how you do it, because they do not understand. They do not know the secret you have found. They have been told that beauty fades, that time steals, that joy is something we lose as we grow older. But you, dear child, have proven them wrong. You have shown that beauty is something that grows, that joy is something we carry, that radiance is something we create, and that is why you will always shine. Because you have not let the world dim you. You have not let life make you small. You have not let fear take away your glow. Instead, you have chosen to embrace life, to love every moment, to walk through the years with an open heart, and because of that, your beauty has only deepened. Your presence has only become more powerful. Your glow has only grown brighter. And people can see it, they can feel it, even if they do not understand it, even if they do not know what to call it. Even if they try to explain it away, they know that you are different. They know that something about you is rare. They know that you have found a way to live that most people never discover. And they want to know your secret. They want to know how you do it. They want to know why time seems to pass without touching you. And, dear child, the answer is simple. You have chosen joy. You have chosen peace. You have chosen to fill your heart with love instead of fear. And that is what keeps you glowing. That is what makes you ageless. That is what makes you shine in a way that others cannot explain. Because you are not just a person. You are a presence. You are a force of light. You are someone who has discovered that beauty is not in the skin. It is in the soul. It is in the way you carry yourself. It is in the way you love. It is in the way you see the world. Not with fear, but with wonder. Not with regret, but with gratitude. Not with doubt, but with faith. And that is why your glow will never fade. That is why your beauty will never be lost. That is why your presence will always be unforgettable, because it is not something that can be taken. It is not something that can be measured. It is not something that follows the rules of time. It is beyond all of that. It is bigger than all of that. And, dear child, the angels want you to know you are walking the right path. You are living in alignment with something greater. You are exactly where you need to be, and your glow is proof of that. Your radiance is proof that love is the most powerful force in existence. Your presence is proof that beauty is something we create from within. And, dear child, as long as you keep choosing love, as long as you keep choosing peace, as long as you keep choosing joy, you will never fade. You will never lose your glow. You will never stop shining, because you are not just shining for yourself. You are shining for the world, for those who have forgotten their own light, for those who need to be reminded of what is possible, for those who have been told that beauty is temporary, for those who have been made to fear time, for those who have been convinced that joy fades. You are proof that it does not. You are proof that love grows, that joy expands, that beauty is something eternal. And, dear child, the angels want you to trust in that, to trust in yourself, to trust in your own radiance, because it is real, it is powerful, it is something that will never leave you. So do not doubt it, do not question it, do not let the words of others make you forget what you already know. That you are radiant, that you are limitless, that you are timeless. And, dear child, the angels are so proud of you. They see your journey. They see how far you have come. They see the way you have remained true to yourself. Even when the world tried to change you, even when time tried to place limits on you, even when others questioned how you stayed so radiant, you did not let it affect you. You did not let it shake you. You did not let it make you doubt your glow, and that is why you shine even brighter now. That is why your presence is even more powerful. That is why you will never fade, because your beauty is not borrowed. It is not something given to you for a short time. It is something that belongs to you. It is something that will stay with you forever. So keep trusting in it. Keep walking with grace. Keep carrying yourself with the confidence of someone who knows their worth, because you are worth more than you know. You are a treasure. You are a gift to this world. You are a light that will never go out. And, dear child, the angels want you to remember this. Even on the days when you feel tired, even on the days when the world feels heavy, even on the days when you wonder if your light is still shining, it always is, because true light cannot be put out. True beauty cannot be lost. True radiance cannot fade. It only grows. It only expands. It only becomes more powerful with time. And that is exactly what is happening to you. Every day, you are becoming even more radiant. even more magnetic, even more of the person you were always meant to be. And that is why people cannot look away. That is why they ask how you do it. That is why they feel something different in your presence, because they are seeing something rare, something pure, something untouched by the limits the world tries to place on beauty. And, dear child, the angels want you to know that will never change, that will never fade, that will never be lost. So keep shining, keep choosing love, keep embracing joy, keep living with an open heart, because the world needs your light, and you, dear one, will shine forever.